Hey, and welcome back to a new daily video. Today I want to talk about a psychological topic which I think is often very overlooked, and it could make a very big difference in your trading. The topic I want to cover is results and process-oriented thinking, and how a process-oriented mindset can help you make better trading decisions and set yourself up for trading success. This is not even only a topic that is well known in trading, but it also applies to business, sports, and any other skill-related profession. Most people and amateur traders in specific, they operate in a results-oriented mindset where they only look at the outcome of their trades, and then they think that if they have a losing trade, everything is bad and their system is not working, and if they have a winning trade, then everything is great and they did everything right and they're great traders. But obviously there's much more to it, and people who are in a results-oriented mindset, they rob themselves from very important learning opportunities, and also they often make wrong decisions about their trading approach going forward, as we'll see. Because we all know not all winning trades are good. Sometimes you just get lucky, you might break your entry rules, chase price, enter on gut feeling, or you want to wake up for a past loss and you add too much risk, or you just get somehow lucky and end with a winning trade. And if you then think that everything is great and you're a good trader, then obviously this sooner or later will end up in a very big disaster when you keep repeating those negative behavioral actions, and sooner or later you will very likely hit a big loss or enter a huge drawdown, and then you are clueless what is happening. On the other hand, if you think that all losses are bad, even though maybe you did everything right, you planned your trade in advance, you used price alerts, you stayed very disciplined and waited for the perfect entry, but then somehow you still ended up with a losing trade because just price worked against you and the setup didn't work out. And this is very normal in trading. There's nothing you can do about this, as we will see later. But if you then think that you did a bad job or something is not right, then what often happens is that amateur traders think that their system is not working anymore, even though maybe they have a good system already. And then they look for different methods, or they make changes to their trading approach, and this then often causes inconsistent trading results when traders always make changes to their approach on a trade-to-trade basis. And this will of course keep them from achieving success over the long term as well. So the first thing is important to understand: the process-oriented mindset is where always the professionals in any field, in sports, in business, and in trading operate in. It is you only focus on the execution, and you never judge your performance on the outcome alone, but only on how well you executed your trade. So you just look at how well you followed your rules and executed the trade, and regardless of the outcome, you judge your performance based on your execution. And here I have my 5 top tips for overcoming the results-oriented mindset and being more process-oriented. So first, you have to stop watching your P&L. Once you're in a trade, you have to close your broker statement and your account balance and not watch what happens to the money tick by tick, because this creates a lot of pressure and anxiety when you then see price move against you and it's eating up your profits. And then you're not focusing anymore on the trade and the price scenario, but only what happens to the money, which is very dangerous and very wrong. Second, you should not have daily and weekly monetary targets. So I often see traders have targets about a certain percentage that they want to make per week, or a certain dollar amount they want to achieve. And this is very dangerous because you cannot control how much you can take out of the markets. And if you're using such a fixed and random number, then you end up forcing trades to achieve that number and that goal. And obviously you can never you can never control and force trades. And what often then happens is that traders take too many trades to achieve that goals. And of course, this ends in a big disaster eventually. Instead, you should have daily loss limits where you remove yourself from your trading desk after a few losses. This is what I do personally. Although I know that I have to stay in control after a loss, it still messes with your head unconsciously, and you end up making stupid trades and chasing price, making up for the loss. And this is a thing that helped me a lot. Instead of having monetary goals, I'm having a daily loss limit. And so instead, you should switch to executional goals and only focus on what you have 100% control over. Because if you choose trading goals or focus on things that you cannot control, obviously you feel like a victim then when you cannot control your goals and the outcome. Instead, you should always focus on how well you execute your trades, how you follow your rules, when you enter, how you exit, how much risk you use, how you control your losses, and those things are all fully under your control. And if you only focus on those things, then the money will follow over time if you are establishing a good executional process and focus on the process and on the progress. And that's how you can make the process-oriented mindset work for yourself and avoid a lot of problems that many amateur traders are struggling with and causing losses.